Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Tuesday, June 5th, 2018 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is my mind directs me to my center. And today, post yesterday, we have a lot going on. So the first thing I want to mention is we have reached the heart of the Cazimi. So Cazimi, I mentioned yesterday, it is the sun connecting to Mercury. So it's a Mercury Cazimi. And I put up the definition of it actually yesterday in the little write-up with the horoscope. It's in the heart because Mercury is right there with the sun. And so that to me is such a strong reminder. The mental energy may be very strong and up as we have the sun connecting to Mercury in the sign of Gemini, which is mental energy, but it reminds us in the heart, and that's the energy mantra for today. My mind directs me to my center. Now, our mind can be responsible for monkeys everywhere, flying monkeys, cannibal monkeys, all kind of monkeys. Can go everywhere, but our mind can also be the place where we return to focus, especially through awareness and consciousness, and can redirect us to our center. The degree today is 15 degrees. We start the day 14 degrees, then shift to 15 degrees. That is that 6 energy. That's that Venus energy. So it is about coming into harmony, unity, balance, center within the self. If we are seeking that harmony, unity, all of that outside of ourselves, a lot of times we throw ourselves off. In the heart of your soul is where this truly will be found in and through today. Let that help you, because there are definitely going to be some aspects that are going to try to pull you out of your center. For sure. So the first thing that we start with today is the moon shifting into Pisces. Moon will shift into Pisces right around 4 a.m. Pacific time. Moon into Pisces encourages us to be in our flow. It encourages us to connect to spirit. It encourages us to connect to our higher self. It encourages us to listen to our intuition. And with Pisces afoot, there's always opportunities for magic. That's funny. Magic, miracles, the mystical, and what was funny was I heard mayhem. So there is also that opportunity with moon in Pisces. But let's go for the miracle and the magic and the mysticism versus the mayhem. That was funny though. Let's not go there though. Come on, universe. That's enough. Anyway, so the first connection with the moon in Pisces will be, here's the mayhem, to Uranus. Uranus in Taurus. And so Uranus is the planet of shift. So this will be like, hey, there may be changes. There may be some shifts in your schedule in the early part of the day. Don't let it throw you out of your center. This is the call from the universe to remind you that mayhem, shift, change may happen. Don't let it throw you from your personal flow. Find your flow. Find your way in and through this. The next connections are very interesting. So we have the sun and Mercury connecting to Jupiter in an inconjunct. Inconjuncts are fascinating to me because it's like almost like an opposition. But it's like we're just not quite seeing eye to eye. Like the energies don't quite just line up. These are actually part of what makes up a yod. And so there's challenge when there is this energy. So the challenge is finding the alignment between the sun and Jupiter and Mercury and Jupiter. Now, sun and Mercury in Gemini are like mind, monkeys, ideas, connection, blah, blah, blah. Jupiter, retrograde in Scorpio, is like, give me my solitary energy. I have deep emotions to process. My emotional energy is expansive and I must be here and sit with it. Meanwhile, monkeys are like, monkey, mine, shiny, ooh, yay. So this is where the inconjunct, the disconnect happens. This is about finding your personal balance in and through these two parts of yourself. The part that needs to be still and feel what's going on, and the part of yourself that is so stimulated by the monkeys and the shiny right now. Do not get so overstimulated that you don't sit and be with yourself in this. There's time for both. This is part of finding the center. This is part of finding the balance. Now, this inconjunct energy between the sun and Jupiter and Mercury and Jupiter is happening at 15 degrees. That is that 6 energy again, which is like, hey, my mind can direct me to my center. So, shiny monkeys, all the deep feelings of the universe that you may be feeling. Find your balance in between both of them. Chances are both are like almost extreme ends of the spectrum. Your emotional side may be very dramatic at this time, and the stimulation may be like, wow, so overstimulated. Your balance, who you are personally, find it somewhere in the middle. Come to that center. Next connection for the day is Moon in Pisces connecting to Saturn in Capricorn. This actually feels a lot like another connection we're going to be having a little bit later. We have Venus building to opposition with Pluto. And with both of these, I'm getting the same feeling. Moon in Pisces, 7 degrees, it's wanting you to flow. Saturn in Capricorn is like, you have these responsibilities, you have these things you have to do. Now again, the name of the day is balance. The theme of the day is balance. Neither of those sides may be completely balanced. The flow, the Moon in Pisces, may be like, you just need to lay around and sleep. And meanwhile, you're hungry and you need to make dinner. So you have to honor your flow, and yet at the same time, you do have to feed yourself. You do have to physically take care of yourself. You have to show up for your responsibility. Find your balance in between these energies. And it's the same thing with that Venus-Pluto energy. Venus opposite Pluto. Now with oppositions, there can be a tug of war, or they can find we're on the same page. Pluto in Capricorn is shifting the structure of things. Now, I love this connection. It is happening at 20 degrees, so it is on the side of nurturing. Venus in Cancer is on the side of nurturing. This opposition, though, might be like, I have to do the things. I have to feel the feels. All the feels. I don't have time to necessarily nurture myself, or it could be language. Screw that. I need to show up for myself, and I need to nurture myself, and this is going to be how I break through these times where I have destroyed myself by not taking care of myself. And that's what I feel so strongly, is the potential for breaking through those old paradigms where you've been like, I can't do this, I can't take care of myself, into the place where like, no, I will take care of myself, because self-care is how I know I can be my best self. This, to me, is an opportunity for empowerment, empowerment of the yin, empowerment of taking that ownership over your self-care. But there's got to be balance in it, you know? No need to get all militant over this. Just be like, no, I'm going to drink my water and take my bath and eat the food that I need to take and take that rest. So today, balance, centering, monkeys galore, and deep feelings, all finding their balance in and through us. I have some really interesting cards. I'm not sure where to start. I'm going to actually start here. So I pulled 2 cards from the Power of Love. I pulled this card the other week. Cause and effect. You're aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change for the foundation, and the foundation for your results. And I love that. Cause and effect. Where is your self-care level? And if you're not feeling good, chances are the cause is that you are not giving yourself what you need. But I always feel with this card is the spiritual law from Deepak Chopra, Om Kriyam Namah, the laws of cause and effect. I am, what is it? Om Kriyam Namah. Wow, brains just literally walked out the door. I am aligned with cosmic law. Thank you, brains, for coming back. I am aligned with cosmic law. Find your individuality. Find your individual balance in and through this. What your balance looks like for your nurturing, what your balance in the scheme of all the cosmic things is going to look different than anybody else's. So don't get caught in all the monkeys, monkey see, monkey do, you should do it my way too. Oh, the rhyming, I like it. Don't get too caught up in that. Gemini can twin it, but this isn't about twinning it. It really is about finding your personal way into your balance and what it is that you need, and nobody else can truly tell you that. The answers are always coming up from within you. I really love the last line in this too. Be yourself and love abundantly. That is a life well lived. How are you going to be yourself and love abundantly? Let that be the direction for your cosmic law. All right, so these cards. Now these, very interesting. All fives. 5, 5, 5. Be here now. We are in this space of creation. I love this nothingness card because nothingness is a space for everything. This is the chaos, the nothingness, the everythingness that everything spans from. And if we can get into the center moment, we will be creating. Now, it may not be just yet, so do not get disturbed. That's another one of those Gemini things where it's impatient. It's like, and this thing, and this thing, and this thing, and this thing, and we forget to sit. Part of the balance is remembering to sit, to be with what is, to allow ourselves to be guided in and through what is. And here we have those deep feelings that are coming up. So the deep feelings are definitely part of what's being processed. As if we didn't have enough deep feelings last week with that grand trine. But if you allow yourself, if you can get past the monkeys, I think there are some thresholds to be broken through in and through these energies. And I think you have the power to nurture yourself through it. And the Cazimi, to return to the heart in order to be empowered from whatever it is that surfaces. So, we go from no astro to like all of the astro. That is it for today. You can book a reading. My website is sick, as my friend who helps me with it likes to say. But I have another page that I'm posting where you can book the eclipse readings. 3 eclipses, $33. I am in a space where I may be called to jury duty this week, so I'm not scheduling anything this week, but next week is when the scheduling will happen because we'll see what happens with all that. So next week I will begin doing those eclipse readings. Thank you for everybody who's purchased that. There are other readings available. You can always email me if you have any questions. The better it gets, the better it gets. There is enough love in the world for you. Last thing, I'm actually going to add one last thing. Thank you to those who have signed up for my Patreon account. I am going to be doing little individual videos for those who are joining me on Patreon. I haven't done official videos on there yet, but that's going to be happening this week. So thank you to the 2 who have already started. It's not even officially up, so that's really special, but I'm going to get started doing that. So if you'd like to join me, I will post that in the links below as well. All right. Happy Cazimi. Namaste.